In today's video, we're going to show how to buy a Pioneer boat. Hello, James Hogan here at Caley Marina, bringing you the best tips and tools to help build the right Pioneer boat for you. On this channel, we do Pioneer boat reviews and engine reviews, so you should consider subscribing. If you'd like to find out more information about Pioneer boats, please feel free to contact us at info@pioneerboats.co.uk. We can help point you in the right direction for your local dealer or help you out find the right package for you and the family. So to buy a Pioneer boat, much like most things in the 21st century, your search tends to begin on Google. So you type in Pioneer boats. You'll find the website here at pioneerboat.co.uk. So this is the homepage for the Pioneer website. To see more about the different models, you'll need to click on to build your boat. And this takes you to this neat section here where you've literally got a list of all the boats available in the Pioneer fleet. Now if you're trying to narrow down your focus for which Pioneer to select, this can be a good page to start on because you've got handy features like how many people the boat can take, the engine size, and most importantly the price as well, as it's important that you find a boat that suits both your boating needs as well as your budget. For the purposes of this video, we are going to build a Pioneer Multi. So if you click build there, here we have the iconic Pioneer Multi on the simulator. So this is just the basic boat that you see in front of you here. So we'll start with colour. So you've got three choices. If it's a hotter country, you might want to choose white. You've got red, which can be quite popular in the search and rescue scene, as it's a nice bright colour. And also popular with our customers is the dark line, because with the stainless steel rails, a dark line boat can look really slick. For the purposes of this video, we'll build a red model. So you've got a couple of options when it comes to the consoles. You've got this wide console, which has got a nice little storage in front of it there, but we're going to use the single consoles. This tends to be the more popular console setup amongst our customers. Commercial customers tend to choose to just go for the one console because it means you've got a maximum deck space there, but a lot of our leisure customers like having the company at the back there, and with the windscreen and the rail it really takes the wind out if you're sitting at the rear of the boat. And of course you're going to want to put a cushion on the back there just for a bit of comfort. The seat boxes, you can have up to 4 on the deck there, and they come with a neat little storage inside, so effectively they're hollow, so they can be quite good storage as well as they double up for seating. So if you want to do any sea ferries or anything like that, or any sort of passenger transfers, to get the most space for your passengers to sit down, I recommend putting on as many as you can. Often commercial customers just leave that bare again so they've got the deck space for all of their equipment, and again you get a neat little cushion with each one too. So the next other equipment section, you've got the A-frame. Again, important for safety, being seen out in the water, and it means you've got something to grab onto behind where the skipper would sit. This is one thing, the back support is one thing I would definitely recommend. So if you've got a long day out in the water, it means you can just sit back and relax with a little bit of comfort. Handrails. If you've seen any of our other videos, you'll know that I'm a big fan of handrails. The reason being is it just means you've got something to grip onto. If there's a sudden bump on the water, or if you've got passengers sitting next to it, it means they've got something to grip onto. I'll do this rail at the front there. The pulpit rail, if you've got people walking on and off the bow door there, or just climbing over the side, again, it's just a nice grip aid for them to hold on to. And last but not least, as I spin the boat around, is the ladder. It's a folding ladder that you get at the back there just below the steps, so if you've got anybody in the water, that just folds down, step up onto, and away you go. The next section here, the accessories actually aren't visible on the simulator. The mounting bracket for the sonar, that's for a fish finder. I wouldn't recommend it for the multi, to be honest. It's a better fit on some of the smaller boats, but not the Pioneer multi. The hood for the console, that's just your console covers. If you've got any electronics or you're going to leave the boat out for the year, just to keep it nice and tidy, you might want to consider putting some consoles on there. And the canopy stern, that's Pioneer's closest version to a cabin that they do in their fleet. Basically, it's a tarpaulin cover which fits over the two single consoles. Our engineers appreciate this feature when they're out doing bridge work or doing any sort of commercial service late at night in the elements exposed in Scotland. So it can be a good feature for keeping those on board out of the wind and the rain. Finally, we've got the choice of engine. Now this is largely dictated by budget and use. The 80, which is the maximum that the boat is rated for, gives it that extra bit of torque getting it up onto the plane. So commercial customers might want to consider that if they're carrying heavy loads. The 70 we think is probably the optimum engine for the multi. It just gives it a nice balance when out there, and it gets up onto the plane fine, and it's got good fuel economy too. The 60 also works for those that are not taking the boat too far or only need it for a bit of search and rescue or anything like that. It's still a great choice for this boat. So there we have it. We've got the Pioneer multi in all of her glory. So what happens next? So you get a choice of regions for where you are in the UK. So for the purpose of this, we're going to check Scotland, and we'll just choose Caley Marina as our local dealer there. As you can see, I've filled this out before. If you just put as much information like your email address and your phone number, it means that we've got a couple of sources to have a chat with you about your proposed package. And agreeing down here just means that you're agreeing for your details to be forwarded to your local dealer. One thing that you might have noticed is not on the simulator is a trailer. So if you want to put a note saying package requires trailer, package requires trailer, then feel free to do so too. So you click quote now. Perfect, so that's you submitted an inquiry to your local dealer. They'll aim to get back to you within 24 working hours to discuss the package. What we tend to do at Caley Marina is we'll see all the selections that you've made, and we'll refine a quote, potentially adding electronics and a trailer onto it as well. Often, a lot of my customers want to pop down to the marina just to have a look at the models that we've got on show and potentially be taken out on a demo. Now you'll need to contact your local dealer to see what they've got available in stock at that time, but it's something I would obviously recommend before committing to the boat. In this case, once the packages are all agreed, it's just simply a case of a deposit. The amount will depend on your dealer, and then we always collect the full balance when you collect the boat. We'd build the boat, or your local dealer build the boat to the full spec that you've requested. So simply a case of turning up with a number plate for your trailer, or we can deliver to get the boat to you. If you're new to boating, when you're collecting your package, your dealer will be more than happy to run through just the basics on the boat to make sure that you're going to be comfortable for when your first trip out. If you want to find your local dealer within the UK, simply click on the tab at the top under the heading Find Your Dealer. This will then take you to the full list of dealers we've got across the UK. For more information about Pioneer Boats, please feel free to visit our website at www.pioneerboat.co.uk. On our website, you'll find your local dealer as well as any up-to-date pricing. To learn more tips and tools about Pioneer Boats and how to build and buy the right boat for you, consider subscribing.